Michael Nitegeka, a very amazing guy from Refactory. And also, we've seen innovation meeting need in the conversations we've had. We've seen a lot of data conversations, and here they met regulators. You know, we had our regulators in the morning in real time checking Mobi Clinic, and Mobi Clinic checking them back and saying this is why we are here, to build the ecosystem. We cannot do it alone. So, from down in Kenya, we have so many Kenyan brothers and sisters in the room. From South Africa, from Japan, Dr. Hiro yesterday, and the others that I could forget because I'm now, recalling. We have all shown our goodwill to transform Africa. Everyone in here, do not actually just think of Mobi Clinic alone. You're like, oh, Mobi Clinic is solving. No, we are going to solve along with you. So everyone here, you are the brilliant mind we took a bet on. So please and please, and how do you start? It's the small things. Do what is expected of you. Support the innovators when you can. Be open-minded about building an ecosystem, solving African challenges, and networking. Nothing can be done in isolation. And we couldn't also have pulled this off without the collaboration with Clark University. I could go on and on because I'm extremely happy that the start has been more than what we thought. And on that note, allow me to thank each one of you so much. Please clap for yourselves. You are very busy people, and to set aside 2 days, I've seen our senior brother Edwin being here all the 2 days. He is a director at Village Reach, and this is a big organization having so much work. And these are working days that we took on. But you, ladies and gentlemen, have shown very great commitment, and we are extremely excited. We have taken note of the details. We shall reach out for further engagements. Like we've kept saying, we cannot do this alone, so please do not get tired of us. Should we reach out for something else mega? Definitely, the problems of Africa are going to be solved by Africans. The best we can do is learn from our brothers, those who are willing to teach also or to share, such as Dr. Hiromu, who also came in to support the initiative. We are so excited, and thank you. I cannot thank you enough, really. At this point, I would like to invite Professor Rose to give her final remarks to close the symposium. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Let's not get tired, but please join me in giving a big round of applause to Andrew Dembe. Big one. And the board of Mobi Clinic for watering the seed, the vision, and Mr. Andrew for giving Clark International University the opportunity to partner with you and work with you on this journey. Thank you very, very much. I hope we have been good partners, and I hope that this is a marriage that will last a long time. The vision of Vitendo, from dreams to action, shaping Africa's digital health future, will not be achieved without you. I believe that among you, or all of you, and I hope that you will become Vitendo champions, Vitendo visionaries who can help us carry this vision forward for all of us. A few years ago, when I was learning public speaking, I went to an institution and I used this sentence after I had been trying and laboring to explain something, and I turned to the audience and I said, "Do you see the picture? Do you get the picture?" I'm pretty sure all of us use that sometimes, just check in. And a member in the audience stood up and she said to me, "Where is the picture?" I sure hope that you see the picture. That the last 2 days have not been wasted, and that we all get the picture. It is crystal clear, the work, the responsibility, the opportunity to carry the vision forward, to become change makers in this space. But it's not going to be easy work. I think it's easy for us, to get really excited in the next 2 days, and then you go back to your own organization and you encounter the frustrations of every single day, the frustrations of what is being routinized as culture, the way of doing things. You have wonderful ideas, nobody is listening. You have wonderful ideas that could solve problems. The existing regulatory framework, the policy of the organization is not enabling. Everybody you sit with, you just get this sense of helplessness, defeatism, and so on and so forth. I know that that's what you are going to encounter. I hope, however, that some of the conversations we have had today can help you chart a new path for your own organization. Because where does change start? Where does change start? With us, but in our own homes, in our own organization. So wherever you are homed, wherever, whatever your organization is, that's where we start. Where we don't have to wait to excel in the future because there is a future opportunity. We excel where we are with what we have. And what we have are big dreams for our continent. What we have are big dreams for digital health, for our country, for our nation, for our communities, for our hospitals, for our clinics, our pharmacies, our laboratories, our stores. Wherever you are planted, that's where the dream can be nurtured. So whatever we have birthed here today, we hope that it can be nurtured and it can be moved forward. More importantly, I would like for this to become the first Vitendo community. So whatever we do, however we are able to keep this community together in terms of networking, in terms of regular communication and regular ideas, let's do that so that we don't miss the opportunity to continue to inspire each other, even if we don't work in the same communities. When I was a child, I grew up in poverty, and I'm sure many of you have similar stories. I grew up in a small village called Mamunanika, and I grew up in the war. And during the war, you simply couldn't achieve anything, even if you had land. So you went hungry on many days. But I remember that I refused to be a child who was going to sit and wait to die of hunger. I refused. I simply refused. So I would round up kids in my neighborhood to go and look for food, whether it was mushrooms or mangoes or other people's sugarcane, whatever happened to be in our village. And we would go several days without food, but I never rested. I always, engineered activities activity. Let's go and find something. And I remember one time that the soldiers were coming, and we hadn't eaten for a very long time. And we just happened to have sweet potatoes and binyewa cooking, you know. And then the chain, we had built a chain that, you know, somebody could trigger, and the chain would go through the village to warn you that, you know, the soldiers are coming. And I decided that I was not going to leave that food behind. So I had a cousin, and I said to him, we are going to carry this food. So we had all these blankets, and we wrapped the blankets up and, you know, put the sauce and as well as the food on our heads. And, you know, wherever our small legs would take us, we are running with this food. And of course, the hot water is, you know, coming out. And I kept, of course, I was a little more protected with the towels. My cousin actually wasn't. And the poor boy got burned. But I kept telling him, you cannot lose that food. Let me tell you something. Changing something in our country and on our continent requires that level of tenacity and more. It requires our capacity to see certain solutions and not give up on those solutions, okay? We see it, we know it's good for us, we know it is going to make people's lives better. Let us not give up. So for some of you who have the gift of gab, use that. For those of you who are creators, create. As I said, even if your ideas get stolen, create. For those of you who are regulators, please help us. Give us enabling regulation so that we can move our ideas forward. For those of you who have money, put your money where your mouth is, okay? Please invest. Sometimes even if you don't get the dream or the idea, people in this room who know how to articulate what the problem is, help us articulate the problem better. Help us frame the problem better so that we can get the people who can invest in it. All in all, we need that level of tenacity. We need to stay the mile, and we really need to celebrate our own brilliance and our own contributions. Nobody is going to do that for you. So take some time after all this hard work to do a little dance. We want to thank you very much for believing in us. We want to invite you to come back here next year and bring more people into the room. We want to thank all our panelists, all our speakers, all our sponsors. They are at the back of the card. You can look there. We mentioned them earlier as we went along. We want to thank the management of Mobi Clinic, the management of Clark International University. You know that this conversation is important because the two top people in the university have been here both days, the Deputy Vice Chancellor and myself. But we are here because we think we deem this too important to miss. We are here because we are also supported by so many other people who were not able to come into the room. The University Council, the Chancellor wasn't able to come yesterday, but he did send his regards, all our staff and faculty and students. And thank you, Andrew, for selling Clark International University. But may I also invite you to come and join the dream of Clark International University. We are a good university. We are solid. We just got recommended for the charter. I can't say more. So please come and be part of our community. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Andrew, back to you. Thank you. God bless.
Right. With that, I think we have come to the close of Vitendo Digital Health Symposium Africa 2025. I'm only having one small request, that all of us make our way to the front like we did yesterday, a close up with a photo. The screen guys, you can give us our VIDIHSA background, and yeah, I think that's it. The camera people have highlights for those who will be around to see what highlights have happened. And yeah, probably the content creator will want something like this. When we all line up here, we shall just say VIDIHSA, right? Yeah, thank you. VIDIHSA is the acronym for Vitendo Digital Health Symposium Africa. And let us all, especially for you who have stayed to the very end, you're the ones going with the VIDIHSA blessing. So let us be this historical picture that you attended the very first Vitendo Digital Health Symposium Africa, and you will tell them it was in Kampala, Uganda. So please, when I say V, you say VIDIHSA, right? Yeah, for the picture and for the content that our camera crew is busy feeding those who are online. Thank you. I think the Nyerere man that submitted will do this better, so I'm going to take
just look for your height, and I guess the picture will get all of us. So just try to look for your height humbly. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the VIDIHSA mentioning. So I'll say V, and then you together do VIDIHSA. Okay. We all say, yeah, we all say that loudly. VIDIHSA. Yeah. All right, are we ready? Tuko pamoja? All right. You can choose to jump or rise, anything that you can do for the sake of ensuring that you have the vibe. All right, VIDIHSA! Yay! All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
So please feel free to network, and all the best. See you next year. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our MCs. Great work. Thank you very much. Thank you to the people who are exhibiting. Thank you to the sound guys. Wonderful job. Arnold, Nabimanya, thank you so much for ensuring the Zoom line worked. And thank you to Hotel Africana staff for all the wonderful meals, breakfast, the beautiful room, setting it up and making sure we were comfortable and keeping the bathrooms clean. That's really important. We thank you, every single person. Thank you very much. Nicholas Isabirie, yeah, social media, superb. And also our media collaborators, the Vision Uganda, who are here, Alliance Media, thank you so much
And
for all your support.
New Vision too.
The New Vision, excellent. So if we've forgotten to say thank you, please know we appreciate you very, very much.
There is a gentleman selling digital cards. Please, we are talking digitization. The cards are very affordable. Please, he's on the side there, the exhibition side. Digital cards, such that you stop moving with paper cards. And so, yeah, thank you everyone. If I've forgotten anyone, we are really sorry, but we are very grateful. The team that came from